Autumn had just arrived in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Brown leaves were falling one by one, covering the sidewalks around Woodmore Elementary School. It seemed like any ordinary day, but fate had other plans. At 3 p.m., the school bell rang. Children poured out of classrooms, holding backpacks and test papers. They laughed and ran toward bus number 366. Their faces were bright. Their eyes were full of life. But some of them would never make it home. The bus driver, a young man in his 20s, sat behind the wheel. His face was blank. He held his phone for a moment, then placed it next to the steering wheel before starting the engine. The engine growled. The yellow bus slowly pulled away from the school. The children found their seats, with no seatbelts, just like every day. Small feet shifted on the floor. Whispers and giggles filled the air. It was peaceful. It was normal. But if you listened closely, the bus was going just a little too fast. Every turn felt a little too sharp. And the sky, once just cloudy, was now growing darker. In the back seat, a child stared out the window. He drew something on the foggy glass with his finger. He didn't know that time was running out. The bus kept rolling forward. Through turns, hills, and quiet neighborhoods. And inside, 6 small souls were slowly being carried to a place they never expected. Bus number 366 kept moving. But now, something felt different. The speed. The pressure. The tension in the air. The road became narrower. Tall trees lined both sides, forming a tunnel of shadows. The front wheels touched the edge of the pavement. A jolt. Then the driver pulled back to the road without slowing down. The children were quiet now. Some clutched their backpacks. Others stared blankly ahead. Their small hearts started to feel uneasy. But no one said a word. The bus entered Talley Road. A narrow, winding street with dangerous curves. Locals avoided it at dusk. But the yellow bus was picking up speed. Down the hill. Another sharp turn. Too fast. Suddenly. Tires screeched. The brakes screamed. The bus swerved left. Then violently snapped to the right. Children screamed. Their bodies were thrown. Bags flew. Metal bent. Glass shattered. And then, a massive crash. The bus slammed into a large tree. The side of the bus caved in. Seats broke. Windows exploded. Everything twisted in seconds. Then, silence. The bus was no longer moving. It lay on its side. The windshield was shattered. The metal twisted like broken bones. Inside, silence. No laughter. No voices. Just the heavy stillness of something very wrong. Seats had flipped. Backpacks were scattered. Small bodies lay motionless. Some whimpering. Some crying. Some not moving at all. A little hand reached up. Then dropped. People from nearby houses began to run toward the crash. Their footsteps were fast, but their faces were frozen. No one was prepared for what they saw. Sirens pierced the air. Flashing red and blue lights painted the street. Emergency crews rushed in. Firefighters climbed through broken windows. Paramedics carried children out, one by one. Some were still breathing. Some were unconscious. Some were wide-eyed and silent. Too shocked to speak. But 6 of them never came out. They were trapped inside. Gone in an instant. Amid the wreckage, there was a small toy. A torn notebook. And a pair of shoes with no one left to wear them. That day turned into a night of heartbreak. The city of Chattanooga fell silent. The names of the victims appeared on the news. Photos of smiling children filled the screens. Their futures gone in seconds. Parents wept in hospital halls. Some sat in their child's empty bedroom, trying to understand what had happened. The investigation began. Details surfaced. The driver was speeding far above the limit. He had used his phone moments before the crash. He survived with minor injuries. But what he left behind was pain that no sentence could erase. He was arrested, but justice could not bring the children back. Bus 366 was kept as evidence. A broken shell. A symbol of the lives it once carried. But for many, the nightmare never ended. The sound of the crash still echoed in dreams. The image of the wreckage still haunted their minds. And Talley Road still exists. Cars still pass through its sharp turns. But for the people of Chattanooga, it will never be just a road. It is a place where 6 young souls were taken. A place where laughter turned to silence. And a place where some believe the shadows of those children still remain.